Hello, hello, hello mga kachika. Ito na naman si Lornang Chikadora. At alam nyo ba, nandito kami sa Sapphire Mountain. At dito ay minimina ang mga precious gems, sapphires. At dito ay makakabili ka ng mga lupa mula sa Sapphire Mountain. At lilinisin mo at kung maswerte ka ay makakakuha ka ng sapphire. Ayan o. Ang daming pumupunta dito para bumili ng sapphire. Ayan sila.
So the blue buckets you see stacked up or them filling is our basic main attraction. It is $40 a bucket, about 2.5 gallons worth of gravel, 15 to 25 carats worth of sapphire in them. We will help you wash. We will supply all the tools and supplies necessary to do so. I'm not answering that. And we will get you dirty and physically show you what you're looking for. If you're struggling, if you're not liking to wash, we will wash for you. You can buy up to a lucky 7, which is $240 for 6 buckets. You get the 7th one free. And we also have some really cool products up here that I will explain. It's way easier with a visual. I am done yelling at you. Thank you and good morning and have a great time.
Terry, we should get 6 of us to buy, and you get 7 bucks. I'm gonna go over here.
So yan po ay nagbibenta sila ng mga lupa mula sa Sapphire Mountain at 1 bucket per bucket po, balde-balde. Ngayon kung gusto mong mas bumili ay ikaw ay tutulungan din nilang linisin ang lupa na binili mo. Dito ay nililinis. Ayan. At kung maswerte ka ay makakakuha ka ng precious gems dahil ang mga lupa dito ay mula sa minahan kung saan maraming precious stones. Ayan, dito po nililinis. At dito ay ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano nila binabalde ang mga lupa na may mga ginto at precious gems like sapphire, granite, iba-ibang gems. Ito.
You gonna get a bucket, Lorna?
No, I just take a video of you getting some sapphire.
Just haven't given you the free ticket yet.
Yeah.
Pick buckets.
Pick.
Pick your bucket you like.
Well, I'll just take the top one.
Need a hand carrying them? I can help you out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're heavy. They are.
I got 4 of them.
If you guys want to pick a table.
Okay, where do you want to sit?
Stand-up table or stand-up one? I don't hold the handle up so
Oh, it's the middle one. All right. Thank you. That's the lucky table. I just spotted it right here in the office.
Well, either one.
Are you getting it? Oh, no, we need one. Yeah, I think we should have it.
Want this one?
Oh, is that one mine?
That's yours.
Okay. Okay.
Here's some tubes and tweezers for get the sapphires back here.
Where's my bucket?
Over down there. There's 2 over here.
Oh, okay. That one's mine.
This one's fine.
Oh, okay.
Here's down here.
All right.
He hasn't brought it up. Want to use yours? Yeah. All right, so I like to fill this screen about halfway full here. So, something like that. If you want to start out with
all
this.
together, one. No,
No.
no. Okay.
So, I'll just show you guys this one. If I can get a pretty flat pan, then we'll head over to the trough here.
Oh,
It's just like mining
this is cool. How fun! Yeah, we're gonna get muddy dirty.
You want to I brought an old
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
All right.
We'll have to share. One can be sorting through when one's screaming.
All right. So everybody?
Yeah, she'll be.
Good enough. To start this out, like I said, I like it pretty flat on the screen here. And I'll just kind of float it on the water like a boat. I'm going to start by bouncing it. just holding it on my fingertips
Okay.
so I can balance it this way and this way. A little bounce here. And really I'm just trying to get it kind of saturated because it moves easier in the screen this way. This also helps the sapphires start going to the bottom because they're heavier than everything else in the screen.
Oh, they are?
Yep. That's our goal, is to get them right to center.
Okay.
All the sapphires. So then once we get that nice and flat and it's all saturated pretty good, I'm going to start with a teeter-totter motion. I always like to think there's a board sitting in the water. I'm just sitting this little boat on it and I'm just rocking back and forth. So if you start out slow, one side up, just back and forth like a teeter-totter. A lot of people kind of want to shake it back and forth, and that really doesn't center your gravel up at all, or the sapphires. So just teeter-totter motion. Start seeing the waves come in. And you'll start to see bigger rocks go to the outside, smaller rocks on one side.
Oh, wow.
So to start, I'm just going to get this clean. I just want to get all the sand out and the mud off of it.
Oh, you worked pretty good there.
So you can do that about as vigorous as you can without losing the gravel out. So once it's good and clean, I'm just going to incorporate that bounce again. Put the sapphires to the bottom. Now to get them centered, just going to teeter-totter again. And then I'll turn it and bounce it. Teeter-totter again. Turn it and bounce it. Just kind of floating on the fingers.
So this side of the process is here for this color to get started going down the hill.
And do this about 6 to 8 times just to make sure that the sapphire is getting good and centered on the bottom.
It's super muddy. I'm just going to start off by running my fingers through there, trying to get some of the mud out there. And when you're doing this, if you see any play bars, make sure to break those up first. I don't know if you have anything else.
I'm assuming you've done this a few times.
And you don't have to be super thorough with this.
Yeah, you'll be ready to
I just
pick
like
through.
doing
You do it every time you guys come up? Yep.
First batch. So, and then when I'm done with this, I'm just going to have smaller rocks in the middle here. Big rocks pretty much gone to the outside. And I want to drain off the extra water in here. Sometimes you got to fan this back and forth, but you don't want to tilt it enough so it slides down. Really kind of mess everything up.
Just try not to grab onto it.
So then we'll head back to the table.
Now we know what to do. And they said they would. Yeah.
I'm just going to set this on the ground so bump it off. And then for the flip, I want to do the same way I was holding it in the water. Just hold it like this and flip it towards me. Try and flip it away. A lot of times you want to hold on to that screen and it sends the gravel flowing. So just like a cake in a pan, you're just going to flip it over. If you guys want to practice with an empty one, sometimes I recommend that just so you can get the feel for it down. Because sometimes, have you guys seen the sapphires from out here?
No.
Okay, so any color of the rainbow, most are going to be blues and greens, kind of pale blues and greens, but they're all going to kind of look glassy. So, oops, there they are, and there's a nice one sitting right on top.
Oh, wow. Look at
Nice
that.
one right next to it.
Way to start the day.
Whoa, Sam.
Is that one there?
Yes, that's a
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah.
So just the way you
How do you
did-
open these?
just put it on top, you should be able to push it through. Some of the bigger ones might not be up if you.
Oh, yeah, leave
actually-
that
Wow,
on.
that's
Yeah, actually,
a
if you
nice
leave that
one.
on and push it through,
Oh,
it'll
okay.
just pop right through there. Sometimes those bigger ones are a little harder to push through.
How
Wow.
that keeps from
those
losing.
ones.
Does this have any questions or anything?
No, I think I'm going to start with my book.
Yeah, so the sunlight kind of helps you out too. Kind of
Wow, that's amazing.
that'll help you out. But any color of the rainbow, like I said,
Boy,
they could be
it's hard
yellows,
not to.
orange, pink, all kinds of colors.
That's why it's washing it so. Now, you suggest going through it?
Yep, you go through there. You got another one right over here. So usually if you get a good wash, you'll see that dark circle of rocks. That's hematite.
That's more in the...
Hematite, it always follows the sapphires. It's always going to be in the same. So
Yeah, it is. No.
No, that's not.
Huh?
Nope, that's not one. You got another one dead center right there.
That one right here.
Couple in there.
Okay.
All right,
This
so
is-
everybody wants to go now.
I don't know whose bucket this is.
That's his for sure, and this one was on the table. This one was over here.
This one's mine?
Yeah, it was the one on the table.
Oh, mine's this one.
So the only thing we ask is these screens, like if you guys decide to move in the shade or anything like that, we can leave the screen with the table because there's a screen per table.
So ayan mga kachika, nakita natin kung paano linisin ang lupa mula sa Sapphire Mountain. At ayan, may nakuha silang Sapphire Gems. At tayo ay manunod lang. Huwag na tayong bumili. Mahirap palang linisin sa tubig. Ayan, ayan.
All right, you guys need any help on Ben?
So yan ang chika ng inyong lore ng chikadura mula dito sa Sapphire Mountain kung saan ang lupa ay maraming sapphires. Ito ang yung lore ng chikadura, nagchichika mula dito sa Sapphire Mountain. Ayan po. Ito pong mga mountain na ito. Diyan po nang galing ang mga lupang binibinta nila dito at may mga sapphires. Ayan.
Sometimes some will be sitting a little bit lower in there, like that one there.
Wow. You got a lot in there, Sam. What did they say? How many is supposed to be on each?
I mean, it's not an exact science, it's all, but I mean, I would say that probably 15 to 20 carats per bucket.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then when you're searching through this, what I like to do is I fan this out. And I'll take these bigger rocks. We know they're not sapphires. If you get rid of them, I just fan it out. Make sure there's not sapphires. Get rid of them. And when you're down to the real fine stuff that it's harder to see the sapphires in, I usually sweep it back into the screen and then wash it again. Okay. Another one of those sweepers hanging out in the bottom there. Because there's always ones that'll like to hide out on the edges. There's always one or two, even with a real good wash. So, but if you guys need help, just
How
let us
long
know.
have you been doing this?
This is my first year working here, but I've been doing it about 10 years now.
You live down in Phillipsburg or?
I live in Anaconda.